A key PeopleSoft benefit is enabling customers to modify PeopleSoft applications based on their unique business requirements. That ability has a cost. Customized applications are more difficult and expensive to upgrade. To address this problem, PeopleSoft now enables customers to isolate customizations. This helps customers create and maintain vital business customizations while eliminating or reducing the impact of maintaining those changes. So, why should you isolate customizations? When you isolate customizations, managing the lifecycle of PeopleSoft applications is easier and cheaper. As a customer, you don't have to re-implement isolated customizations when you take a new image. Those customizations are preserved and automatically included in the new environments. It's also easier to manage changes. You can preserve the strategic changes that are important to your business. This streamlines the lifecycle management process, enabling you to stay current and take advantage of the important and valuable features that are delivered in PeopleSoft applications regularly. When you combine isolating customizations with automated testing capabilities, the benefits to lifecycle management are even greater. Next, let's see how to isolate customizations. First, take an inventory of your existing customizations. Most customers have some level of customization and have been dealing with them for some time, so you probably already have some record of your customizations. But it's good to have a comprehensive catalog. The more you know about why the customization is made and its importance, the better. Next, evaluate your catalog of customizations to determine their value. Identify the essential customizations and also the ones that are no longer required or obsolete, or may be replaced by delivered features. Now that you know what you have, plan to retire the customizations you no longer require. This means that they won't be re-implemented the next time you take a new image. It also means that you don't have to isolate them. This leaves you with a set of essential customizations. These are the ones you want to isolate. You'll use any or all of the tools provided to accomplish this. This means implementing your customizations in ways that isolate them from delivered logic and data. Finally, plan your ongoing change management strategy. This includes managing the customizations you retain. You'll also want to plan to isolate any new customizations you introduce in the future. You should follow this process whenever you decide to implement new customizations going forward. For isolating your customizations, you can choose different approaches based on factors like the number of customizations you want to isolate, resources available to develop and test the changes, your update or upgrade schedule, and more. With the Big Bang approach, you plan for a one-time effort to isolate as many customizations as possible and use all of the tools. This approach may be practical when the catalog of customizations isn't too large and won't require a single large project. More common and easier to manage is the incremental approach to the project. Here, you migrate customizations when they appear as conflicts in a Change Assistant compare report. Over time, and as you take new images, more and more of your customizations are isolated. With this approach, you should plan time in each PUM cycle to isolate some set of your customizations. The third approach is cherry picking. This approach is also incremental, but the scope is typically smaller. Here, you'll identify your most important or costly customizations and address them first. Eventually, you can isolate all of your customizations. You can employ any combination of these approaches over time. Your goal is to isolate as many of your customizations as possible. Now, let's look at the major tools available for isolating customizations. Event mapping enables you to write custom people code that you can run before or after delivered code and associated events on transaction processing. This powerful tool provides full access to the component buffer, so you can affect most types of logic changes. Event mapping has been enhanced in every tool's release since its introduction in PeopleTools 8.5.5. These enhancements have included enabling event mapping on more events and improvements in the development tools and processes. App Engine plugins are similar to event mapping, but for batch processing. This enables you to insert or skip steps in your application engine program and create custom people code or SQL to change the delivered logic in batch programs. Page and Field Configurator is a simple tool that can be used by functional experts. It addresses the most common types of customizations that customers make. In addition, it now has features specifically geared to fluid and different form factor considerations. Page and Field Configurator provides a straightforward user interface that enables subject matter experts to change labels, hide fields, make a field required, provide default values for a field, make a field read-only, hide pages, and much more. You can even apply many of these types of changes in combination, or base them on specific criteria so some users see one set of changes, while other users see a different set of changes. Behind the scenes, Page and Field Configurator creates people code that is implemented through event mapping, but it doesn't require coding or technical expertise, and can be used by functional people. Drop zones enable you to add custom fields, labels, icons, and other page elements to special zones within delivered pages. These changes are ignored by the compare processes, so when you take a new image, your changes are preserved in the affected page. Drop zones are provided on pages within application images delivered on PeopleTools 857 or later. You should only use drop zones delivered by PeopleSoft applications in delivered pages. The related content framework helps you to display analytics, training material, or external content to delivered pages. You can add almost anything that enhances your users' productivity and efficiency for virtually any page. Finally, even though you've isolated your customizations, you still have to manage them. You can make use of the customization repository to help with that. Learn more about the customization repository in this blog post. All of these features and tools enable you to make changes to delivered PeopleSoft applications, while eliminating or reducing the impact of maintaining those changes. Using this practice, your changes are preserved and not overridden when you take a new image. You don't need to re-implement your customizations with each new image, and you can stay current with delivered images and reap the benefits of the latest delivered features. For more information, go to PeopleSoftInfo.com, Tools and Frameworks, Configuration.